Pickaxe.
5, 4, 3, Michelle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 928 of the Video Game Outsiders podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Michelle Madison.
And I, of course, am your John Jacobson. And joining us once again,
Generation Rye. How's it going?
It's going great. We've got a really exciting show tonight. We're going to talk about Arc Raiders. We have a big giveaway that we just got from Microsoft. Shout out to Xbox. We are giving away a year of Game Pass.
And
Megan.
Game Pass. Yeah,
and Phil, everybody over there at Microsoft. We're giving away a year of Game Pass Ultimate, which is now like a $380 value.
I think that's as like an $845 value.
It's worth 200
$10,000 Canadian dollars. Yeah.
So I'll set up that giveaway after the show. It's for a full year of Game Pass Ultimate, which will work on Xbox and PC from Xbox. And it's going to go all the way until Thanksgiving. So you've got some time to come down to our Discord on videogameoutsiders.com and enter to win. And
the turkey will pick the winner, or what are we doing?
Yeah,
gobble gobble.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Or should Santa?
We're off that week. Well, for Christmas we have a chair to give away, but our last show this month is the 18th. No,
pretty nice.
But we'll pick it in Discord for Thanksgiving. The week we're off, because you and I always do a phone show that week for bonus subscribers. So if you want to support us, you can get the 20-year back catalog, the weekly bonus shows, and shows on the weeks we're off, which will happen this month. And you can do that at videogameoutsiders.com through Supercast, where you can listen to our shows in any player of choice now. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. How do they do that, John?
That's right. Go to our website at videogameoutsiders.com. When you get there is a red dripping premium button. Click it, lick it, slam it, do whatever you need to do. Go to the next page and sign up and join Club VGO. Once you are a member, you unlock our entire back catalog of over 20 years now at this point.
Yeah.
It's fucking bonkers.
And
almost 20 and a half already.
Jeez. Yeah.
You did a John show today where you walked around.
I did a John show today, so there's bonus.
Yeah.
We do bonus shows every week, every single goddamn week. And then also the back catalog, and you can listen anywhere. You want to use Spotify? Right. Go for it.
And it's a good way to support the show. We're ad-free right now, so we're hoping to push listener support. So thank you to those who have signed up. And this episode is sponsored by Loaded.com, because they gave us a Dragon Quest 1-2 HD remake key to give away, and one for Ryan, who's going to be reviewing it tonight. So Loaded.com is formerly CD Keys. If you want to win games from them every week. I like the
old name better.
That's also in our Discord. Don't be a dick. At videogameoutsiders.com. So there's game giveaways. There's going to be that year of Game Pass. We've got a chair coming up for Christmas. We are giving. And John bit his tongue, so if he sounds extra retarded tonight,
I can't talk like
you gotta.
It's not as noticeable for me like in one sentence, but 8 sentences in a row is when it starts tripping me up.
Did you calculate exactly 8?
I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, we'll work through it.
Take some time out of your day to drop us a review. Nice, juicy review. Really helps us out.
That's right. If you want to review us and follow us on Spotify, you can review us on Apple Podcasts. We never really ask for that. If you want to say thank you to give back for all these giveaways and stuff, you can do that, or also just go premium in Discord or at Supercast on videogameoutsiders.com. All right. So tonight, big show, like I said, Arc Raiders, which is doing really well. Dragon Quest, which has been getting some buzz. And John, you played, I've heard it's like a cult favorite game, Katamari whatever.
Oh,
Once Upon
Katamari,
whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a cult following, and there was a new one that came out. So I'm curious about what that is. And also RV There Yet, which has been kind of popular. It's one of those Steam indies that blew up. I know you played too. So
I did, yeah.
A lot to talk about.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's do our 10-second spotlight. Now listen, everybody knows the rules.
Do
10 seconds, that's all you got.
Yeah, you got 10 seconds.
I bet I could do the best with 10 seconds because I talk the fastest. And so I will take you guys up on that challenge. I'm like the Micro Machines guy from the 90s. But yeah, so I did play Arc Raiders. John, did you play?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so I got to play with people, and I think you played solo, so it's good. We're going to have a different experience, because there's kind of 2 games going on with Arc Raiders. Now, there's been a lot of buzz, people asking me, should they get it? Well, I don't really like extraction shooters. Should I buy this? And I think this game has a bit of an identity crisis going on, because a lot of people went in from the beta and from what they thought it would be, and they thought it was going to be very PvP focused, but it's more casual friendly, more PvE oriented. You hardly run into other players, at least in the beginning.
I agree.
Because
I agree
it's
with
a
that.
big map with not a lot of players in it, multiple extraction points. You are not forced. You could stay on the outskirts and just do the quests.
Sure.
And a lot of people are liking that. It's kind of like a pussy extraction shooter. You don't really have to want to fight people.
You're
The first person.
pussies?
Yeah, you're in solo, John, and I've heard solo. If you look at the reviews, people are going, "Solo is so great.
Died.
The community is nice, and they don't even want a PvP."
Well, here's the thing: I fired first, though. I fired first.
You fired first.
So
yes.
I did see this. I also saw some post where someone wrote a complaint to the developer saying
they don't like PvP.
That someone told them in the game that they could pass by where they were, and then they were murdered by the other guy.
And somebody made me strip naked. I was like, "What is this? Like, what? Were you drunk in college?"
And the guy took all my loot. Like they complained that another player shot me and took my loot.
Do they know what kind of game they're playing here?
The game. That was my first experience. We go in trios.
I thought that was a troll thing though, because that's That's actually very funny, Michelle.
It's like a good
dear developer, another player took all my loot. I was not expecting this.
No,
I lost everything.
Like that. There are people that retarded because I found them in our first game. We were shooting somebody by one of the extraction points, and they're going, "You assholes! What the hell? I'm just trying to get out of here." And they were being serious. They weren't trolling. They were like mad we were shooting them. And then I heard all about this, like, "Oh, be friendly, be kind. Let's all group together."
That's bullshit.
No, that's bullshit. We're there to kill you and take your shit. So it probably is like that. Maybe later on in higher levels or maps.
But Michelle, there are a lot of PvE like bosses and things that are going on.
But it's PvE. Like it's supposed to be both at once.
So you can like team up with another crew that's on the map and then go.
Well, if you can communicate
and hey, let's not kill each other. Let's be friends. But that's not what this is about. It's a PvP game, and so they need like PvP. Like heavy servers. I want more players in the map. I want more fighting. That's the team I'm on. And then I think they should have like PvE only to shut these crybabies up who are like complaining because, I can't believe I just got shot. So solo seems to be the safer place.
You want PvE like players or because right now the PvE is just like the robot things.
So there's only 20 players in a massive map. We don't really run into people that much, at least in the first couple of maps. I want to fight more. I want it to feel more like PUBG where I'm on edge while I'm looting. I felt very safe.
But
and there's multiple
PUBG's Battle
extraction
Royale,
points.
Though.
Yeah, but I mean, Tarkov, for example, you never fucking relax. Here, you're like, you can just be out in the open doing anything.
Listen,
you're probably not going to
the point of this game, though, is this is what I don't like about the game. I like the bones of this, and I have to say though, I haven't really experienced anything really different since the beta in this. But that's just me though, because I haven't gotten to the higher level stuff yet. So far it's been like the same experience I had in the beta, and I kind of feel the same way right now. Like, so you get into the map. What I don't like about it is that it's timed. You have like a half hour to do what you need to do and get out anytime within that half hour.
I kind of like it because coming off of like Night Rain and Elden Ring, it does kind of make you feel like you want to get moving, and you're looting.
Why
is
it timed
then you're
though?
out.
I want it to be
you can't
like
just stay in there forever. You could have infinite loot. You have to go
out. But I can do
a
Gray Zone. Gray Zone Warfare. I don't have to leave anytime. I could play the game for 8 hours.
Okay, well this isn't how it works. They're timed matches, which I appreciate. Okay, because it gives people you have to get to that extraction point before the 30 minutes is up. There might be a battle. Exactly.
But the thing is, my bags are full within like the first 10 minutes or 5 minutes of it.
So extract and go back in.
And that's that's how I've been playing. I've been basically building resources.
The loop, right?
Yes. I've been building resources.
You're crafting, you're at the vendors, you're going back in.
There's a crafting
table. This is the one
table.
thing that I've never understood about extraction. Sorry, John. Is so you're going in and obtaining all these items, you're coming back out, you're extracting with them. You get money for stuff. You buy better weapons. Now, what's the end game goal?
Well, you don't buy better weapons.
Going in and out.
You can
find better weapons.
Well, yes,
you can buy better weapons and craft them too.
That's not the point of what I'm saying. What is the entire point of the game?
Lose your good weapon.
The point of the game is this: is that you go out there, you're looting things. You get some fucking wires, some metal, a spring, a modem, all this garbage. You bring it back to your base. You fucking recycle it into other things. You buy all the different crafting tables they have. They have a weapon one, a medic one, a standard one.
Well, the chicken.
Okay, so now, so other than leveling and progression and stuff, what is the main point?
There's more to do in a game like this than there is to just play Helldivers and stroke yourself doing nothing. So I disagree.
Right.
I think there is a big loop here. There is a lot of meta progression. I think the game is good for what it is, but you got to know what it is. And it's an extraction shooter with a PvE focus, at least in the beginning.
I'm trying to understand.
I compare it to Marauders,
Ryan, I'm telling you, you're trying to level up and become more elite and get the good gear. And you do that by getting all the resources. You have all these different crafting tables. There's the basic one that does basic shit. There's one that does medical stuff. There's one that does weapons and attachments. And you have to unlock all those by going in, getting the fucking bullshit stuff. Like, you'll get some metal that seems meaningless, but when you get back, you're like, oh, I can now make a bolt-action rifle.
If you don't go in with, like, prepared with, like, your shield recharger and all the different little things you're going to need, the drones do get nuts. And, like, my friend shot the big spider to, like, make it chase us. And there's these, like, the drones get bigger and bigger and bigger as you're, like, leveling through the different maps. And by the way, environmentally, I originally turned it on. I had everything on low, like I usually try to do with shooters to see more. I didn't do that. I put everything on high. It actually looks really, really good.
It does look nice.
Like, the map is fucking awesome. There's, like, a river of blood, and there's, like, cool, like, sci-fi drones, and, like I said, these spider bots that are coming at you. Like, I do like the sci-fi
and this weird, like,
feel.
cyberpunk music soundtrack in the background at all times. Like,
yes,
it has like this 80s like Stranger Things
and
soundtrack
it's only $35 right now on loaded.com. It's not a full price game, and they do monetize a little bit, but
they do. Now, going back to my complaints,
same as Tarkov's monetization. Personally, as far as I can tell,
I don't want a time limit, and also I hate the underworld.
You need a time limit.
I wish the underworld was a real city I could walk around in, and not just
a big subway system underground.
I just wish I want to hang out in the underworld, like the underground, which is your base.
Yeah, I mean, they could have given you a base instead of just interactive menus, and that could be on the table here. It's a smaller team. It's a mid-priced game.
Yeah.
And sure, but I mean, Marauders was like that. Tarkov was like that for a bit. So I feel like I like this game. I don't love it. I'm not going crazy game of the year like a lot of people are. I see why it's popular. There was just 350K concurrent still. It's doing well, and I see why. But like I said, people are asking this. It's like, do I play this if I like extraction shooters, or do I play this if I don't? I'm hearing a mixed bag because some people don't like extraction shooters. No one's playing Gray Zone. Some people don't like extraction shooters, but they like this one because it's more PvE focused. They can go in solo, and it just appeals to that loot horror in them. Oh, I get a loot, open, take, make. So if you like that, but don't be pissed off if you run into another player. But I've heard from multiple people and reviews.
But that's the whole point of it. Like,
oh, the solo players are so nice. Good. We're so nice. We're all playing together.
Yeah,
like that's kind of weird.
But the thing is, Michelle, I knew that.
Yeah.
The thing is, I knew that, and I saw another person, and because I read that online, it fucked with my head. I'm like, I shouldn't shoot them. And I'm like, what? No, I'm shooting them.
I didn't know. My first experience with it was someone yelling at us for killing them. I'm like, am I doing, what is happening? Is there red versus blue? And it's half and half because you're in there with 17 other players. Because of course there's you and your two friends. And so there's not that many players on this really, really big map. The cool thing is, like I said, multiple extraction points. The pro of that is you may not find people, but that's also the downside of it. I want to run into people at the extraction zone. I've heard that was a complaint in Division in whatever, like there was one zone to get out and everybody camped it. So maybe they're, like I said, they're trying to keep this casual.
Well, they had a little PvP extraction zone that was very small and populated with a lot of players in a small area.
I would probably enjoy something like that more. I'm a PvPer. Like even WoW, I like PvP. Like Rated Battlegrounds are my thing. So I like running into people and fighting and like risk reward. Because if you kill somebody, like I got some great shit off somebody I killed.
Right.
I was coming down a zip line.
Just spent their whole beginning of the game looting, right? So you're you find the good stuff that they found.
Like a level 5 gun or something, like on the first level or something. I was like, wow, this is really cool. Of course, I died and lost it a little bit later when my friend shot the spider and tried to kill us all. But like I was happy kind of doing the PvP. Like I don't want to not do the PvP. That's boring to me. But you could kind of play that way, I guess, keeping to the outskirts, doing the quest that they're giving you, and just leveling up. I think if you want to play with your friends, like it's a decent time. It's probably worth it for like a couple of weekends, but I think it's probably going to hold people off until something bigger comes along. I don't know if it has legs. I don't know if it's going to last forever. But I think it's worth, playing and experiencing whether or not you like extraction shooters. It's in this weird gray zone, the game John keeps wanting you to play.
Yes, Gray Zone. Play that.
No, I think this is more popular than Gray Zone for a reason.
But Gray Zone is just my aesthetic, though. I like it's way cooler to me.
I think this is cooler. It's got a little bit of a sci-fi feel.
It seems like it has more. They're implementing more of something like from like Division and Borderlands into the extraction style gameplay, where it kind of fits nicer. I feel like I would like this more than I don't really like Tarkov and like the whole what was the one in Call of Duty, John, DMZ, where you extracted. I didn't find I didn't find I was rewarded. It wasn't very rewarding. I didn't feel like I was doing anything. People are saying
this is extraction for people with jobs because Tarkov is too hard. I mean, this is becoming like the propaganda,
Michelle. You're not supposed to kill the 40-year-old guy that just got home from work.
Kill the 40-year-old guy with 2 kids. He needs to fucking die because he wants to die anyway. Just get rid of him, okay? I need his gun. I want to get out there.
Gotta learn.
So I liked Marauders too. Like I said, that was another one that was kind of like this. John, I know we played that as well, but I don't know. For me, I want more PvP, and I think it gets that way when you get
Delta Force also not bad.
Yeah, I did see Warhammer Survivors in 2026 Thunderdome. I thought it was weird to announce that so far off. Like, it's a big deal. It's just some like throwaway Survivors game, but I like Warhammer stuff, so I will definitely check that out. But yeah, so my final take on Arc Raiders, I think, is a bit more positive than John. I do like the time matches. I want more PvP.
I wasn't negative.
You said I don't like this game multiple times. I don't know.
No, I said
Gray Zone.
I said these are the things that I would change about it. Like,
would you get this with Matt McCarthy? Would you play with?
I don't know. I'm wondering about that. Well, okay, so this is my thought about it though. Is like Delta Force and Gray Zone are 2 games that Matt and I like. Those are more like milsim-ish kind of extraction type shooters, and I like that aesthetic more. Is what I'm saying.
More akin to Tarkov. This is more laid back.
Yes, yeah. Real like Tarkov is like, and Gray Zone too. It's like, I have this gun. What kind of ammo does it take? I don't fucking know. It's like this one is just like light medium. You know, you have an AK. It's like 7.62 by 3.9.
Friendly. It definitely is, and sometimes that can be.
But Tarkov, like you could have a gun and you have no idea what ammo it's supposed to use. Right. And same with.
Yeah, you're constantly under pressure for what you want to bring. Do I want to bring a bunch of ammo? I mean, I ran out a bunch because I didn't want to take everything. Now later on, you can craft the ammo.
But then you want more slots for the loot, and like you're trying to balance. Like, do I bring 2 boxes of ammo, 3, 1?
I would recommend this for like a first-time extraction shooter for people who are coming off, or groups of friends who are coming off Helldivers. I see a little bit of a similarity, except this is like the extraction version of it, like the big open map, like the killing, like some sci-fi stuff. So I don't know. I recommend Arc Raiders for the right player. I can't say I love it, hate it. I think I'm more positive than you, John, but I think it's the hype may be a little crazy, but I see why it's popular. Like, how many co-op shooters can you go and play with your friends? People like that. They want more of these things. They're obviously popular. It's doing well. I wish it was 4-player instead of 3. That would be my complaint. I don't know why they limit you, but I guess they don't want you to run into like total, big teams or something like that. And I would like to see more players in the map because the map is so big. I want more PvP. So we'll see. Okay, so I also did play Slots and Daggers. Thank you, Boom, for gifting me this game. Ryan, I know you played too. It's a little game on Steam that became kind of popular, like $5, a retro mini roguelike, they call it, inside a slot machine. And the whole thing is about building like this kit of, I don't know what they are, slots. What do you call the individual?
Because you call them wheels or something, like individual
wheels,
patches on the wheel.
Yeah. So you're kind of building up what ones you want to take with you, and then it all becomes the timing of trying to get them lined up. But then also, like, if you roll your sword,
so it's not random the slot.
No,
they appear random on the wheel, but you have to see each wheel individually before you stop it, and it has like a certain order, and you have to find, okay, I want the hammer, so I got to wait for the hammer to come around, and then you can kind of time it, and it's very precise. Like, you kind of got to get good at matching it and figuring out the timing with it.
I wasn't really like into trying to roll like them. I would just like slam the button, but then you also time like your swipe. So if you hit, it's like a golf swing in Tiger Woods or something, right? So if you hit at the top
some of
peak,
them have
it'll be a
skill
crit.
checks.
Skill checks. Other ones let you like line up a little, arrow or something like that. But then you have perks, and so I've been going like very vampiric, like I'm trying to stack like healing and like things like that with my perks. So I bring that with me while I do a poison build, but then I also take the shield so I can have a lot of shield. Like, it's kind of like thinking like that. And then there's a bunch of different bosses to kill and kind of go through. And every time you die, you can start back at the main zone. You don't have to do it all over, which I appreciated.
Yeah, they give you like a bunch of money and some upgrades. I feel like I found it's not enough to kind of get you started at those later levels.
Yeah.
But I found myself every time just starting from the beginning, so I can kind of flesh out a build entirely. Okay. Yeah, because once you know what you're kind of doing, like damage wise, at the beginning you don't really need to worry about health.
I kept going to level 3 or 4 wherever I was dying. I kept starting right back in that swamp, and this fucking fish kept killing me. You definitely get a
lot more. If you start from the beginning.
Yeah, and that's too much time. Anybody got time for that?
No, because once you get all those meta progression unlocks, you kind of start banging them out really quick. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think this game is fun for a couple of sessions. I think the price is right on it. I first started playing it, I was like, okay, I don't know about this. What is this shit? Then, like, after
I had the same thought.
20 minutes or so, you're like, I get it. Okay, it's kind of cool, a little addicting, and then it starts kind of growing on you. And I think, like I said, a couple of sessions. I think you beat it in 4.5 hours. I saw your review or something like that.
Yeah, I got all 12 achievements or 15 achievements, 4.5 hours. You really start to get a groove. I was kind of just watching TV, and like you said, you don't have to go for the timings. You can just play, and you will eventually beat it. A little bit of luck is involved. Yep. I don't know if I just figured out how to do a crazy build, but like, there's not too many items.
Yeah,
and that's the one thing that disappointed me was it was short. It's $5.
Ring in your fucking bell, John. Okay,
totally worth it.
Calm the fuck down over there with your broken tongue.
I feel like I got to rush, John. Come on.
Yeah, old school. I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking Balatro for slots as well. Of course, Balatro with the jokers is a lot more depth and a lot cooler with the cards. I have to say.
It's also just it's one guy. He made a short game. It's exactly what it is. I obviously wish it was longer and I had more to do. Like I unlocked the unlimited arcade mode after. It's kind of just like an endless mode. It's very cool, fun, very short. I think it's worth my $5. Like I had a good time this weekend.
Yeah, so thank you, Boom, for that. I'm glad I tried it. It was kind of addicting. I'll try to probably beat it and then not go back like you did, like for other builds or anything. But I kind of want to see what's going on and what it's about, and a lot of potential with it. I thought it was just mindless, but there's actually strategy involved in making the build stop ringing your fucking bell. Also, I want to mention, even though I didn't play, because I know some people listening do always like to keep up with it. Path of Exile 1 did a big update, Keepers of the Flame. I'm kind of over PoE 1 right now. Like I'm going to just keep up when PoE 2 does something. I didn't know if I'd play both, but I kind of feel like I only want to play PoE 2 now. But PoE 1 did a big update. So if you're playing PoE 2 and you want to check it out finally, it's probably a good time to do that. And I am just drinking Gold Peak unsweetened black iced tea with 2 true lemon and a lot of ice.
Wow.
Yeah. I got more details if you want. I've got a straw. I have a plastic
metal
cup. Straw?
Yeah,
the ice. No metal straw. What is
metal
this?
Straw with a bend or no bend?
No, I don't know what that means. I've got Chick-fil-A ice, which I buy by the bag because I love it. It's only $3 and it makes any drink great. Okay, Chick-fil-A ice.
Chick-fil-A ice.
They sell
little pebbles.
Little pebbles. I almost bought a pebble machine, but they're like $500 and you have to have like canisters in them. So you just go to Chick-fil-A once a week for $3. Yeah, they had to impart some sort of bubbles into them to get that sort of airy, chiggly ice that I like to suck on and
like
chew.
CO2.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Cranky, cool. I'll go slow. Let me see. It is Gold Peak brand, unsweetened black iced tea, and I have 2 true lemon in it with a lot of ice. So all you got to rate is iced tea if you want to put it in the
I bought like a big box of like 500 true lemon, and I bought it like a year ago.
Still got it?
Yeah, but they all dried out. I have to throw it away.
See, this is the problem in your house. I don't know what's going on. You're using dog blankets. You are. Was that on the show or before the show? I think that was before the show.
Yeah, they dried out on me though.
Yeah, like because of where you're keeping them. Where are you
right
storing your goods?
Yeah, but they're stored. But I never had. It's the last shipment though.
Any sort of moisture is going to ruin those.
But I've been buying this stuff for years, and the last order I got dried out. It's awful.
Well, I mean, you should probably take that up with Amazon, not us.
But that was like but I've probably had it for a year at this point. Like a box of 500.
Well, you don't buy that many. I do the hundreds. I do them by the hundreds. Yeah. I think that's like works for me because I always put 2 in a drink.
But the thing about food, though, I think that Amazon.
So you ring the bell on our review of Slats and Daggers.
Some of these sellers, I think some of these sellers are selling like old shit. That's what I think. That's what I'm worried about.
We definitely don't get True Lemon in Canada, as far as I know. I gotta try this. After all these years of hearing Michelle drinking it. I love it because
it's like just crystallized lemon, and you don't have to worry about some dirty old lemon that you got to keep and squeeze, with like pits and stuff. And it tastes good. And it's like, for me, the bitter unsweetened iced tea needs it. And I also put it in just plain water. All right, John.
Yeah, I make iced tea like daily, so like it's essential.
Okay. Well, Cece says he has a machine that does the ice for 100. I've never seen him that cheap, but I still like just grabbing the bag. All right, John, what did you play?
So, Michelle, I want to ask you a question.
Oh, boy.
Have you ever wanted to be a stone, like in a forest?
Oh, God, you did not play this.
Why are you asking me? You know what my answer is going to be. And I don't believe in panpsychism that a stone has consciousness or something stupid. So no, I don't want to be a stone.
Did you see the oh my God, just go on,
Why
John.
Why are we fucking talking about this? Okay? Talk about
Didn't I just get in trouble for playing indie games?
Yeah. Yeah, we got people bitching about that, but no, John, we played 3 games.
Have you ever wanted to be a stone?
Let's start there. No, I want to be a fist that punches your face because you're
a lighthouse. I'm a pumpkin. I'm a stone.
Now, a listener, JW Noise, sent me this. He wanted me to play this. Okay.
Why did you do this, JW? Why did you do this to torture us and the listeners?
We're almost done, JW.
You know what you were doing. It's like the guy who sent you Stick Man. He knew what he was doing.
Jing Jang?
Here, John, you got a question here. Hello, Mr. Bird says, hey, John, what's your opinion on Billy Mitchell? Do you think he was a cheater?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Insightful. All right. Well, good. All right. So tell us about RV There Yet. Why is this game blowing up?
I didn't play this. I'm just fucking around with you.
Thank God.
Please, I can't handle it.
Why I
saw it and I instantly thought of John.
I played the Pumpkin Simulator last week.
Yeah.
We know, John. We were there.
And this is the same fucking game, but you're stoned. I do believe this one is more interesting,
so why are we talking about it?
Because it's funny. God damn it.
A week later, the pumpkin game, the stone game came out. It was Lighthouse.
It's not funny
Pumpkin,
when you're ringing the bell on us reviewing a real game that came out and you're talking about this. Yeah, a real game.
All right, so I did try Fortnite Simpsons on my PS5 over the weekend.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It does look cool.
It is pretty fucking cool, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Like I'm so far removed from Fortnite at this point. Like I don't recognize the interface, all the options, all the modes, all the shit that's going on in there because it's really different than it was when it started. But I just did the basic no build battle royale on the Simpsons map, and it was, I have to say, I was having a pretty good time.
Mm-hmm.
I really was, and I recommend checking it out. I would love them to see. I would love to see them take this giant Simpsons map with Mr. Burns, mansion and the nuclear, towers and stuff, and just give me missions single player offline on this.
I'm sure that's where they're going to go with it.
You think so?
All their creative stuff. Yeah, they invested into an entire season. This is a few months of only Simpsons stuff, right? They're going to have the bonus Simpsons content in the near future.
Okay. Yeah, Harry Potter, there's rumored if there's going to be
this is the whole season, John. You buy the battle pass, it's all Simpsons. Everything to do with the main map for the season is Simpsons. So I imagine they're not just gonna use this for a couple months and ditch it. It's gonna go into the crafting worlds
with Lego.
Yeah.
The Lego thing's still hanging out in this too.
Oh yeah.
But they did that Lego creative mode, right, where you can build things. Michelle, you tried that, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a little survival craft Lego game.
Yeah, so take this map though, and let's just make a Simpsons. What was that game? Hit and Run or Hit and Go?
Hit and Run.
Yeah, I'm sure people will. It'll be in like Ryan's saying, it'll be in kind of the creator area. I mean, it looks really, really well done, and I'd love to see more worlds.
Yeah.
This is how you keep a game interesting.
If they don't make an official one, community will. I find it really cool that Simpsons is able to stay relevant. I thought my generation was the last one to actually watch all the Simpsons. But man, kids are watching it and playing it in Fortnite now. It's actually nuts.
Well, I mean, there's probably a lot of 40-year-olds playing it in Fortnite too right now.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
But
what I love about it too, I didn't spend a cent and I had fun. That's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did try with my friend Matt McCarthy.
Oh.
Who's that?
We did Red Sack Battle Royale.
Sex too, and we don't want to hear about
it.
Yes, we do. Why don't you talk about?
So I tried the Battle Royale Battlefield 6 with my friend Matt, and Red Sack Battlefield 6 got review bombed big time on Steam because of something I pointed out and noticed. Also, there's no solos, right? And so last show, I didn't try it because I didn't want to do solo. I didn't want to be paired up with some rando and do it. And
Not something to review bomb a game over, but okay.
But they did. They did, though. They really did. But why not have solos? Why do we
No, I agree. I totally agree.
Why should we?
Because it's fucking war, okay? That's why. You're going in with a team of guys. But I
don't want to talk to...
It's also a video game.
It's not a lone wolf.
I don't want to talk to Ed and fucking
tanks.
Biloxi. I'm just sorry.
Maybe he's a nice guy. Maybe he's
Ed
your
and
best
Biloxi,
friend.
I don't know.
Thank you, Kane, for the sub.
I don't want to talk to Ed.
I agree. I hated when Warzone did that crap, or when Apex took away... They took away trios or some shit or whatever it was.
But Warzone, you could always do no fill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're still fighting teams of 3.
I know, but at least you could do, because Matt and I would do trios, whatever, and do no fill or quads when they had that, when they didn't have duos. But we'd always say no fill, and that was it, right? So anyway, listen, Battlefield's great. It really is, and it's got legs. Having all the vehicles and the helicopters and the tanks and all that shit in a battle royale is kind of game changing. I know that Warzone has some Humvee type vehicles and stuff, and Little Bird helicopters. But having all that
it's not
shit,
the same.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens here in the next couple of weeks because I mean, Matt and I played the Battle Royale, and we're like, you know what? Let's go back to Call of Duty and play Stakeout because we're like addicted to that shit right now. So
it's really going to split the community with COD coming out soon. Like we're going to really see the true numbers.
But isn't it coming out like
2 weeks?
Is it
not this weekend coming up? The one after.
I kept hearing that. I've been seeing this over and over again that they're going to drop it early.
Some idiot made a rumor. That's not true.
I know.
The preload is on the 10th or the 11th, and then the game still comes out.
Well, Ryan, now that I know
Friday,
you got Game Pass. Are you going to do COD on Game Pass?
I already bought it, but I can play it on Game Pass. I can try.
No, you don't have to play it on Game Pass. I was just reminding you not to buy because you got Game Pass.
Well, Vault Edition owners get the early access to the campaign and the multiplayer, I believe.
Yeah, I'm going to do
like that. I'm if I'm not mistaken. But I think if I could refund it on Steam and just play it and pay for the Vault Edition and get it a little earlier. I don't know. I'm really excited for the zombies, but that's a whole other episode.
Now, is the single player campaign a week early from the multiplayer?
I'm kind of.
They did not do that last year, but they
didn't.
They did it the 2 years before, and I finished the campaign before multiplayer came out. Like I want that to happen. I want that 1 week of only multiplayer. I mean,
they really need to do that again because it actually gave the community time. Everybody wants to play multiplayer. It
made everyone play the campaign.
Yeah. I think that was actually the 1 year I played in the last 5 years. That was the 1 year I played campaign.
Yeah.
All right,
so
Michelle. Tell me about the games you played, John.
I did.
RV There Yet. I heard it's popular. What is it?
All right, so RV There Yet is an indie game, but it has a pedigree to it. It has like some former Goat Simulator and Valheim devs attached to it, they created some new indie studio. Okay. And this is a co-op, guess, camping, driving, teamwork game, kind of like Peak, that game Peak.
Are you climbing?
Yeah, like all these streamer co-op games.
Just like the co-op bad physics type game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like Peak, Matt McCarthy and I, we spent a lot of time doing that. And the charm of that was, like, the controls weren't precise and, you know, you're kind of yelling at each other and stuff. And that's kind of what this is. And the premise is this. You can play it with up to 3 friends, so 4 players total. And you're camping somewhere in some, you know, very wooded, rugged area, you know, think like somewhere out west. And so it's your last day of camping. You're packing up. You're loading up the RV. The campsite has all this shit you're supposed to grab, you know, like EpiPens and burgers and your grill and all that shit. You're basically loading the RV camper. The RV camper has all these little slots to put things in. You can't just throw it willy-nilly inside. And then you drive, and you're trying to get home. That's the whole premise. You're going home. You need to get to the interstate. But you encounter that the road is closed, and now you have to veer off and go into this crazy, you know, wilderness and just, you know, really rough terrain, just kind of roads that are not well traveled, and that's the whole game, okay? And you're coming across obstacles.
So you got to get out. One person moves an obstacle, someone else feeds a bear. Like
yes. So now listen, I played solo, and I was at a massive disadvantage playing this, okay? Because what you're supposed to do is that, like, the bear, first of all, the bears are fucking assholes in this game, okay? They will wreck your fucking RV. And I kept going.
That happened to you as a kid. Your dad had to strap you guys in your camper because a bear was trying to break in. So maybe bears are assholes.
Yeah, we were, where were we? I forgot. Yellowstone or something. Yeah, and we're eating lunch on a picnic table, and a grizzly bear, literally a grizzly bear, the most ferocious fucking bear in the world.
That's crazy.
Walked within 6 feet of us.
Were you supposed to be eating there?
Yeah, it was a campground, but all the signs say, like, you know, what you're supposed to do is when you go to bed, you take all your food and shit, put it in a bag on a rope, and then tie it up in a tree. Yeah. So there's all these signs telling you to do that. So we're eating lunch on a picnic table, and a fucking grizzly bear walks by. So yeah, we slept in a pop-up camper, which is nothing more than a tent on wheels.
Yeah.
And my dad had a snub-nosed 38 on the fucking kitchen.
That wasn't going to stop him. That was not going to stop him.
Yeah, that'll do a dent, maybe.
He had a snub-nosed 38 on next to his bed, and he tied a rope to the door. I
would have driven. Park at a McDonald's. McDonald's like the safest place you can be. Just go.
Yeah,
drive
We don't
to
have
McDonald's.
grizzlies up here. We just have black bears. We had a black bear break into our cottage.
I have black
once,
bears
but
here all
we
the
weren't
time.
Really scared.
I see
we
black
had
bears
in Connecticut.
weekly.
I saw
Weekly,
them.
I see black bears.
Yeah, they're
weekly.
everywhere.
They're
They
usually
do-
not that aggressive. The grizzly sounds.
But
No,
they're
not at
fucking
all.
big. There's a 500-pound one roaming my neighborhood that has destroyed our bird feeders 10,000 times.
It's because you're willy
Anyway,
nilly with your bird feeder. I've seen you.
I digress,
Tell
but
your
we're
wife
also
not to put
helping the
seed
birds.
out like that. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, so I'm playing solo. Okay. So basically, I hit the roadblock. I have to now go on this kind of uncharted path, which is all rocky and dangerous. And every time I went there, this fucking asshole bear started ramming my RV. And every time he rams it, a piece flies off the roof, the windows, right? And he's ramming. He's fucking mad as shit. And then it's like, and then all of a sudden on the screen, your RV is gone. Game over. That's like how it ends it, right? So then you spawn back at the camp. You have to load your fucking thing up again. This is all very linear, this game. It's not random. There's no RNG in this. It's the same path every fucking time. You're trying to get to the highway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's just trials that you're just trial and error, right? And so that like after the third time that the bear destroyed my RV, and you can repair your RV, by the way. You have like a whole tool set. You have oil to repair the engine. You have a hammer to repair the panels.
You got to gas up.
You have to gas up, but you have to also find metal parts in the woods. I don't know why they're there, but they're there. And that's like the resource used to repair your RV. And if you don't repair it, it breaks and it's destroyed, game over. So anyway, I got smart after the third time. I parked the RV before I knew where the bear was, and I went on foot. And this is what you're supposed to do in co-op. Like you let someone out of the RV, and then they go on foot, and they have beer spray that you can find, or you just light a cigarette and just kind of like make them follow you, the scent, to get the bear out of the trail, off the road. Well, smoking and drinking beer is a big part of this game.
That's
They're
probably
actually
why
kind of
people go camping.
They're kind of like power-ups, like, and you have to cook burgers to nourish yourself.
I'm hearing your tongue injury. John.
I know, I heard it. I just heard it too,
I just heard
Michelle.
So what's the goal of each run, John? You get to the end, you fight
You're
a boss.
you're supposed to get to the checkpoints.
Okay.
And if you don't get to that one, you spawn all the way back and
This is why
redo
I've never
everything
been
you do.
camping because it doesn't sound very fun.
Yeah, but and then the RV has a winch on the front and the back, and so like you'll get stuck against a tree. You're like wedged in between trees and rocks, and you can't move. You have to get out, pull the winch out, and then tie it to a tree. You have a remote control. You have to go back into the RV, get it. I don't know. There's something kind of cool about this game. I would love to play it with a friend. Honestly, I think it'll be really.
Well,
I think
one. You have your one friend.
I do. It's a game where you would start yelling at each other very quickly.
Oh yeah. Well, that's every game.
And you have to have roles. You know, when Matt and I do it, I'm usually the pilot.
Okay, we
or
don't
the
need
driver.
to hear the detail.
To the top.
So Matt would be like, you know, like looking out for the bears, getting out.
Yeah.
The RV
Who's
is
the
stick.
bitch?
The RV is stick shift only. So you have to manage.
Manual it through the woods.
You have to
I don't
manage
know how
that.
to
Yeah.
drive stick.
So like you have to like literally press like I think it's Q to pull up the stick shift pattern, and then use your mouse to put it in gear. You know.
Is there a clutch?
Well, the Q is, I guess, the clutch. You have to press like the Q button and then like the clutch and then
Gear up or down.
Sorry,
Yes.
Chronic.
great.
He says, of course I tune in. He's talking about his boyfriend. Yeah, I know. We don't know what
I don't
to
know
do
what he's
about
talking
it.
about.
Yeah. All right, what else?
So that's that. Listen, I do recommend that game. I don't think it has a ton of replayability because of the linear nature of it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of dangers. It's not easy. I got bit by snakes. I had to find antidote. Like it's crazy. All right, so that was a lot of fun. And then what else you want to talk about, Michelle?
The game you played that you forgot the name of, Once Upon a Katamari.
No, I didn't forget. I thought there was one more game I wanted to squeeze in.
No, I think we're good. Once Upon a Katamari, which I've heard has a cult following. Tell me all about it.
Well, I've talked about Katamari Damacy a long time ago and many times on this show. Now, back in the day, this was a PlayStation thing, okay? And I was not a PlayStation guy. So I was on the outside looking in with this franchise, okay? It's a Bandai Namco thing. It's Japanese. I think it was really big on the PS2, which I did not have. And I always had envy for this game. And then over time, the past 2 years, they've released it on different, platforms, and I bought them. And honestly, I never really loved it. Like I just kind of thought, okay, this game's kind of silly. And the premise of Katamari Damacy is that There's some god. The story is fucking bonkers. There's some god that's looking over you, and you're serving the god, and you have a ball that you're rolling around, and things are sticking to it, And the ball starts out very small, and you can only pick up very small things, like a thumbtack and maybe a domino or something.
Yeah, where's the bell, Ryan? You can get the Canadian version.
It's fine. I mean, I don't have to talk about it. We can move on if you want to just stop.
No, I mean, don't be so passive. Fight for the things you want to talk about, John. I mean, you talk about mad enough. No, I'm looking at this Once Upon a Katamari on Steam. I don't know what I'm looking at, John. It looks fucking weird.
It's always been weird. That's the point of it.
Yeah, the design's always been weird, the art direction, but the game at its core, people love. It's like John's saying, you start off as this ball and you go and collect. You roll over everything until you grow the ball even more.
Yeah, eventually you're rolling up like skyscrapers. So you start rolling like thumbtacks and dominoes and balls and whatever and jacks, and then you're rolling up, larger things like candy bars and whatever, and then suddenly you're rolling up bags of Doritos. Not in the game, but just an example. And then eventually you're rolling up. and so the way the game's set up, and by the way, they really want to, there's so much dialogue and talking in this game that I hate it. I really do.
What else is there to do when you're just a ball collecting things?
It's just so, it's so artsy fartsy, this game. It really is.
Yeah. I don't really like artsy things.
It's very artsy. It's very like out there. It's very but the core gameplay is, you basically have these tank controls, left, right, analog stick. You control it just like a tank. Two sticks forward to move forward, one stick forward to move left, one stick forward to move right. That kind of shit. And the controls are fine though. By the way, I play this on the Switch too. It runs fine. It looks good. And what I do like about it though, and I don't know if the other games are like this, you kind of have this overworld. With all these different levels, and each level has, a basic goal. You're trying to get the biggest ball you can, but then the god will interject some other challenge on top of that. Like, I want you to find all the fish in the level. There's 30 of them. And then
you should this playground.
But then everything takes place in a time period, and there's some spaceship. So right now I did the feudal Japan area, and then the spaceship went to the, the Wild West, like some Western American area.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. It's cute. I for $35, I think I'll definitely revisit this for sure.
Revisit.
I will. It's a good Switch 2 game. It's on Steam Deck and everything. I mean, it's on Steam and PS5 and Xbox.
Yeah. I don't know. I heard cult following. I expected like more reviews and more players. Nobody
It's very
cares about
cult
this.
following. Yeah, I've never really took the bait.
I guess they usually, it's not Scientology sized, but okay. I don't know. People love it who love it, I guess.
Well, here's the funny place we're in right now, okay? 15 years ago, this would have been like front page news on VGO.
Really? Not from me.
I know, but it would have been a way bigger game, right? So
I feel like Katamari Damacy had like a bigger announcement and a bigger, I don't know, maybe because I was more into the Nintendo scene at that time.
Yeah.
But I didn't really hear much about this, but like it's another game in their series. Like the people that want it are going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And if you think that it's piqued your interest, pick it up. It seems like a fun little
No, I like
experience.
it. I don't regret buying it at all.
You don't regret buying much.
I saw a tier listing of all the Katamari games, and this is like A tier. It's like S tier was like a PS2 game, and this is just below it as like one of the best of all time in the series. So, whatever. If you like it, you know what it is. You know if you want it. And I'm drinking a Stone IPA, the iconic West Coast style IPA.
You getting paid for this? Why are you reading it like
is it
that?
Smoky?
I'm just reading the can. No, West Coast IPAs were like a thing like 15 years ago or 10. And then for me, like the New England style IPA like destroyed this style of beer. And so it's kind of okay to revisit it.
Yeah. Now, Gran Canada, who just subbed, thank you, is asking you, when is the next COD tourney? Are you guys planning on running anything in the Discord for Call of Duty?
I'm down. I'll do it up.
Sure.
Got my first tournament under the belt.
Thanksgiving.
I don't know if I can handle it.
Oh, because you suck and you don't want people to know how
That's a pussy talking right
there.
there.
Why don't you bring Matt McCarthy and why don't you boys show how... come on,
what are you talking about?
Back it up.
We did perfectly fine last time.
No, you
I don't know what
didn't.
you're talking.
You're
yes,
shit.
we did.
You're bullshit. You hide in a building. You got killed.
We're not shit.
All right, then prove it. Go play.
I'm not falling for that. You're setting me up right now.
I'm just saying,
There's
money
no
where your
setup.
mouth is.
We just gotta play. Come on, with the community.
The thing is, that you say that, and I'm like, you want me to say,
No, I want you to say, I'm good. I'm going to play. I'm going to come
No, because you're trying
That's
to set me up, so I'm not doing it.
Well,
We're not setting you up for
how are we setting you up, Ryan? And
John,
because I know your mental fucking trick that you're doing.
There's no trick.
I'll run the tournament.
I
won't
want to participate. I don't want to
participate.
participate in the mental tricks.
No, but I didn't say anything until you started backing away like a pussy.
I wasn't backing
then
away
I'm going to
because
jump. If I sense weakness, I'm going to jump, okay? You
There's no
showed
weakness.
weakness.
Like a grizzly bear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You should have said, hell yeah, I'm playing COD. It's the one game I play with my lover.
Well, the last tournament was a bit of a shit show.
Exactly.
If you recall.
I'm setting you up
Different
for
era.
fun. Thank you. Trying to get you involved with the community, okay? What's wrong with that? People want to play with you. Grand
He'll
Canada wants
play.
to play with you. Okay, John? If you guys want
I'll
to,
get it going. We won't even do
John won't play
tournament. We'll
because he's
do
an old stick
private
in the mud,
matches.
but-
We'll do some fun games, sticks and stones, all that stuff. We'll have some fun
Sticks
with it.
and stones? What?
Yeah.
Team
You know
deathmatch
what
or
that is.
nothing, dude.
We'll do team death. We'll do it all.
No, that's
We'll
all
have
we're
some
doing.
fun.
Don't fucking mess with it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right.
Wait, I have the
Good,
greatest
do it right.
idea.
You guys
you and
pick the
Matt,
prize,
you
run
and
it,
Matt
take care of
hide
it.
in. You and Matt
Do
stay in the
something I'm not
bedroom in
involved in for
Nuketown,
once.
and it's you two versus everybody, and you have everything at
That
your
actually
disposal.
sounds really fun. Actually,
Yeah.
I like that quite a bit. Honestly,
Whatever.
You have unlimited mines, unlimited grenades, and we got a storm.
We would just have our loadout. We know what
Yeah.
loadout to use. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
All right, so Ryan, when you figure it out, set it up in Discord in the COD
Yeah, yeah.
area.
All right.
And that'll
Will
be
do.
fun.
All right. What's your name?
Jeff
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff. What's going on
All
over
right.
there?
played a couple good games this week. One of the big ones, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D 3D remake, and this one goes back a long ways with me. I played the original when it got ported to the Game Boy Color. And I was a kid. I didn't really I was playing Pokemon. I was able to beat Pokemon and all that when I was a kid. But I got this game. It was like almost like the next level for JRPGs at the time. I didn't even call them JRPGs. I really felt like I was getting lost in the exploration. And it's such a simple game. Back in the day, my imagination kind of took over everything. But I never ended up beating it. And ever since Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake came out a few months back or last year, I forget.
Yeah, I have that one. I think I tried it.
Right. And I thought it looked amazing. And I was like, this is the direction that these games should be going with this
Yeah.
HD 2D thing. Like Octopath, I feel like Pokemon would have done a really good job going this way. And I was like, I want to play 3. I've never played, I never finished the first one or the second one, so I'm gonna wait for those to come out, and they're finally out. And this is for someone like me who's got the nostalgia for it, but I also have that nostalgia for JRPGs in general. This is like a perfect game for me. It's not perfect, but it's a great experience. So they kind of they bring the same story along. Obviously, it's the same trilogy story. And you name your character whatever you're going through, trying to
Bill?
fight to the Bill. Who's Bill?
You said you
Did
name
you
your
name him
character.
Bill? I mean,
No, I
always name
named
it
him
someone I know
Ryan.
personally. I don't just pick random things like that.
No, I was
Lately,
either gonna go with
I'm
the
a like.
canon name.
Blah, 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 blah. I just like.
Oh,
blah,
I
I
figured
don't
you
even
named
care.
everything Matt McCarthy.
No, I'm like I'm J4783.
Oh, I don't like that. No.
I don't.
No,
care.
I couldn't do that.
I don't
No,
care
I don't
anymore.
do that.
I'm just like.
Well, then you've lost your
No,
love for
especially
gaming.
with a story.
No,
so
I
you
just
get
don't
into this,
care.
okay? You got
I
to
don't care
protect this
anymore.
person. If you name it blah 743, you don't give a shit if they die.
Blah.
Yeah.
So I either go
Tilde.
with my name or
It's always
the
blah.
canon,
Tilde.
the
by the way.
canon name for the character.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah.
they did a ton of upgrades. Obviously, the game looks beautiful. You
I've
can't
heard
even
great
compare it
things
to the
about
original.
the art style. People are like,
The art
wow.
style is fantastic. The way they've been doing these 3D, 2D games, I love.
But
the look of
this
3.
is like the Octopath style. It is like the
yeah, it is
like the
same
the
design,
Vaseline lens on the
Nothing
edges
is
and
Yeah,
stuff.
but they got their own
Vaseline.
twist
I don't
to it.
see that at
it looks
all,
a little
yeah.
clearer.
Yeah, it's a bit clear. Like they got
Octopath
two
goes
different
hard with
design
that.
styles.
You feel like you got
right?
glaucoma sometimes.
Well,
trying
yeah,
to play.
what they do like that kind of out of focus,
yeah,
like
it's a bit
peripheral,
much sometimes.
Right.
So this looks good.
So there's a ton of upgrades. Obviously,
So is it good?
John?
Yeah.
Am I able to finish the sentence?
John has ADHD.
I just said, is it good?
I'm just trying to describe the experience with the game.
I understand what a fucking Square RPG is.
But
it
maybe
good?
our users don't. They're trying to. Our listeners don't. I'm trying to give them the breakdown of what this game is.
Here's all I need to know: is it turn-based combat?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Okay, I get the game then. Is it good?
Yes.
That's all we need to know. It's Square. It's turn-based combat.
What else would you like to say,
You
Ryan?
talked about rolling a ball around a shitty fucking city for half an hour. And we're not going to talk about one of the biggest JRPGs releasing
10
today.
Minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, but Ryan, we get it, right? Is it Chrono Trigger-ish?
I don't get it. What is the gameplay?
I didn't even say anything about the game yet.
It's a turn-based Square RPG.
Big campaign, big party.
You can review it, John. Here, you take over the review.
Well, John wanted to play it, so he was curious. I think the bitterness is coming out.
Did you play it?
No.
I'll buy it for you. Play it. You can review it next week. I'll skip over it.
He won't play it. He'll never play it, Ryan. So, I want to know is there managing a party or anything? Like, what's the gameplay?
No, so the original Dragon Quest, you have your party to manage. You do have a party, but you only fight in each individual battle by yourself. And you have your upgrades, your traditional JRPG upgrades where you level up, you gain abilities, you gain new weapons, you level up your stats. And
so it's a Square RPG, but turn-based.
Very much so.
Okay.
So they've added a ton of quality of life.
Got it.
That's a unique experience, by the way, Michelle. There's no other game like it.
There's like 6 of them.
Square has 7,000 games just like this. My favorite is Chrono Trigger.
John, this is one of the most favorite ever released.
You think this is better than Chrono Trigger?
No, I'm not saying it's better than Chrono Trigger.
How dare you?
It's the Dragon Quest series. It's still going on. Chrono Trigger died.
Yeah.
It did not die.
Stop reaching back
There's
to the
one
past.
game. What?
Octopath is basically Chrono Trigger ripped off.
But it's not.
It is.
So stop talking about Chrono Trigger. It's not relevant anymore.
It is relevant. There's HD remakes all over the place. They did it a long time ago. I have it on my fucking Steam Deck right now.
Dragon Quest invented the JRPG. All right, John? So shut up and let Ryan finish.
So they've added, so I wouldn't even call it a remake. Like it's obviously a remake, but it's more of a reimagining. They added a ton of story. There's different NPCs. There's like a lot more people in the world, like filling out each area. They kind of combined a bunch of areas together, expanded on the dungeons, the towns, everything like that. They added some more quests, some more endgame stuff. They didn't change the story as far as I know. I haven't gotten, I'm about 6 hours in, 5-6 hours in. Obviously, I don't remember the story from when I was a kid, but from what I'm seeing online, they didn't change the story too much. They just added extra, more fleshed out from what it originally was. Obviously, there wasn't much in the Famicom version and the Game Boy Color port and all that. They got a ton of quality of life updates. You can speed up the fights. So these, because there's a ton of random encounters, obviously, through the overworld when you're roaming between areas, and you can speed up the battles. Yeah, they basically just made it better. Now I'm seeing a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people are saying 3 was like way better. More of their attention was focused on remaking 3. And I feel like they all look amazing. They look fantastic. You can't go in with the expectations of a new JRPG like Sea of Stars or Chained Echoes, where they've got tons of fully fleshed out systems and new
Sea
stuff.
Of Stars was so overrated and simplistic. I got to go back to it.
It's very
people
simplistic.
Love it. I was bored. Do you think they do a new Dragon Quest game in this style? Now that they have this system set up, I think they would
kill it if they did this. Yeah, if they did a new game like this,
new gameplay,
and took things from like Chained Echoes and stuff. Yeah, Sea of Stars is very simple. I would say it's more along the lines of Dragon Quest 2, but this is go in with the expectations that it is the old game, so there's not too much added on top to make it anything crazier. Like John's saying, it's your typical Square Enix JRPG.
Right.
But it's a lot of fun. And for me, I actually get to experience the full story. I'm not an idiot kid that doesn't know what he's doing.
He's tapping the bell, by the way.
The game.
I'm not.
Slowly tapping it. So I keep hearing like a
just
jangle.
in my hand.
I hear it. You've been jangling it.
So I played Slots and Daggers.
Yeah.
I got 100% on it. Great game.
Let's dissect that game.
Super fun.
No, let's not.
John, I think you should play it. Literally, because you might actually get through the whole game.
It could be the first game you beat. Yeah.
So I played another game called Silly Polly Beast, and it's an indie game. I thought there might have been, I saw talks of like other games in this series, but I couldn't find shit on it. There's a lot of genres going on here. It looks really cool. I heard from a friend of mine that was playing it, said it's pretty awesome. It was on the front page of Steam. It's a story-driven psychological survival horror game, but it has elements from like a ton of different things. There's like twin stick shooting, melee combat. You have a skateboard as your main melee weapon, and you end up doing like skateboarding levels where you're riding through the level. It's got a lot. You can't really put your finger on one core genre to call it, but if I would, it would be like survival horror, because it's got a lot of like the older Resident Evil vibes with the top down kind of from an angle, and you're walking through the room without the tank controls. They got updated controls and all that. Mm-hmm. The narrative is where Polly is an orphan. You lose your sister. You end up in hell, and you got to defeat the tormented one. It's a cool, crazy psychological acid trip of a story. The game, the art style looks awesome. It's a fun little game. I didn't get too hooked on it. I'm only a couple hours in, but I'm gonna beat it. It doesn't take too long to beat, as far as I know. And yeah, I think it's really cool. It looks really cool. The combat's really seamless. It's got a ton of story in it too, but I think it was only like $10 if you like your psychological
the combat
horror.
Fun, or is it like just peppered in as like okay?
No, it is definitely fun because you have a melee, which is your skateboard. You can throw it like a little boomerang. You collect guns along the way, which you have like a set amount of ammo for, and you can charge it off of these items in the environment. Mm-hmm. And you're kind of horde fighting in different areas. So it's not really like scattered random enemies. It's all kind of contained into each area. You do your little story bit, you move into the fighting area, and so on. A lot of like, it'll transition from like top down to like side scrolling to the skateboarding levels to like a text level with like some animations in the background. And you do most of your communication and your story bits on your cell phone in game. So Polly picks up her phone, she texts her sister, she texts like the NPCs in the game. There's a lot of dark, gritty comedy, a lot of dark storytelling in it, like really gritty stuff. But
you notice how John has two modes during Ryan's 10 Seconds Spotlight. He's either completely silent or just talking the whole way through. It's like you're socially inept and you don't know how to interact. So he goes complete mute or just yapping like you have ADHD. So
by the way, I stepped away, so you don't even know.
Oh wow, you didn't want to hear it.
That's how good I am.
That's how good you are. That's how shit you are as a podcast host. That you're not here.
So I really did like basically the images alone on Steam got me to get into this game, and it was definitely worth it.
What images?
It's a really
By the way,
cool,
you stepped away 10 minutes ago during our break. You're already stepped away again.
What images got you to do this?
Oh, here we
go.
go.
Just the way that they look.
He's
the
drinking,
silly Polly Beast. You want me to open up?
No, I'm just.
He's
I mean,
drinking,
he said.
I'm just saying the
Maybe
art
he
style,
likes
the
the
way
girl.
their little
It's
gameplay
so
demo,
cool.
it's really
She's-
dark. No, definitely not my thing to get a game for, but I know some people may.
I was teasing.
You're walking around in hell and purgatory, you're killing all these demons, and there's a bit of a gritty story arc to it.
Does that satisfy your question,
really cool.
John?
Yeah.
Does that?
I suppose.
All right. Well,
Kind of, it's like a comic, a side scroller, a top down
does look
shooter, a
comic-y,
survival
yeah.
horror. It's a bunch of different stuff, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the last of it. And I'm drinking Whitewater again, Farmer's Daughter.
All right. Now
What
let's
is
move
it?
on. Oh.
Hang on.
Farmer's Daughter. It's a blonde ale. It's a good one. My favorite one. It's from Whitewater. It's a local brewery.
Nice.
Well, John, I don't know if you're excited about this because we got to cover all the news related to the Mummy after what Matt did. Brendan
listen,
Fraser and Rachel Weisz will return for a new The Mummy movie.
Now I
Brendan Fraser. Wow.
Now I propose.
I know. What?
Should have done this 20 years
I'm
ago.
proposing that
What?
we all independently see this movie.
Well,
and
it's
then
going to be a while before.
Well, whatever. You, Matt, and I get together,
We got to watch The Whale first.
and we have a.
The Whale I've seen.
Got to watch it right before.
Why?
I don't want
unrelated.
Brendan can't
Just
do
'cause-
this as the whale. Can he? Can he?
No,
can't
he
be
can't. No.
Opening tombs. Like
No,
that.
Brendan needs to be lean
Look,
and
you
mean, not
pissed off
some.
Matt.
I still don't understand why that was a problem.
That was one of our biggest fights ever.
But what,
I remember
still,
that.
to this day, I don't even know
Because
what was
Matt
the
was
issue.
already at his edge. See, these Canadians, like Ryan, they bottle up. Okay,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
keep pushing them and they explode.
Just hold it all
They
in.
just hold it all in. All right,
But-
then they just let it out.
but
now,
Michelle,
me, I'm
honestly-
always letting it out, so that's why I never explode because I'm constantly
this
just
day-
yapping.
to
okay?
this day,
So
though, I don't
push the
know
Canadians
what the issue
because you
was.
pushed the Canadians too far.
About
okay?
what? Like,
Because you were just going, you were talking over him, you were going, and then he's like, John, drop the mummy. And he's like, have you seen the mummy? And that's it. He broke. You don't push a guy too
over.
far. As a woman, you learn this. You never learn
Yeah.
this, John. You got to give him space. Okay.
Right.
And you didn't give Matt the space he needed. And the mummy was the straw that
About
broke the
the
camel's
mummy?
back.
I just wanted to talk about the mummy.
It's not
I-
about the mummy.
It wasn't about the mummy. It was you weren't respecting what he was saying. And if somebody asked you to do something, you got to respect it. I don't think he's watched The Mummy Chronic, but John is hoping he does watch the new Mummy, I guess. And then we got into a fight about whether Brendan Fraser was a heartthrob because I said he was ugly, and John got mad at me about that.
Well, I mean, Encino Man, he was kind of a.
I don't think so.
He turned into a heartthrob after the Mummy, like after he exploded.
No, before
Encino
Man, Encino Man, he was a stud.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Collectively watch The Mummy.
As a woman, I'll tell you he wasn't. So maybe he's a stud for other dudes.
The Mummy.
Well, I think I was told he was a stud. I went into it. He's a heartthrob.
He's attractive. Has bad taste in men.
Well, he's a heartthrob.
I don't think so. He's a heart attack. All right. Other than that news, John, what do you want to talk about here? Because you you went a little crazy with the news machine. What's happening? What did you do?
You guys have a news machine?
John's been
Michelle,
using Grok for news.
Stop.
I don't know what he's doing.
Don't
what?
Michelle.
Reveal you used AI? Who gives a shit?
No, I have a news bot. I'm creating bots. I'm doing it all the time.
Your news bot blows.
Listen, no, I'm making bots for everything. I got bots doing things right now. No, I got bots doing things for me right now as we speak.
Kamara wants to know, is Matt McCarthy better looking than Brendan Fraser? Of course John's going to say yes. He's got love goggles on.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know. Where do we start with all this?
I mean, John, you pulled the news. Let's go.
So the big news, Switch 2 hit 10.36 million units.
Wow.
Continuing its streak as the biggest console launch of all fucking time.
I believe it surpassed the Switch 1 and its sales in the first 3 months.
No,
I'm talking about like the first week sales. It surpassed, so it hasn't obviously hit the numbers that.
No, but like
it probably
same
won't.
time frame. It's the biggest launch, the biggest sales.
Chronic says 10 million units with 0 good games. Although, John, you'll be playing Hyrule Warriors next week, right? Are you excited?
I did order it. Not really.
Oh.
Well, I have to tell you, I never liked that series.
Pokemon
I've never been
fun as hell.
This one's got Zelda lore.
I finished the story and I'm in the post game, and the post game is better than the main series, like the main part. It's a good game. It looks like shit.
I don't think Nintendo's made a good game in ages. They're not innovative. Like riding off the last Zelda games that I played, the Wisdom Wand.
Those Zelda games. Tears of the Kingdom was amazing.
Yeah, but I played that one with
Metroid
Zelda.
comes out in a month.
The girl. Yeah, like, what are you giving me now? What's come out for Switch 2? Princess
Zelda comes out in a month.
Honestly,
Zelda doesn't come out in a month. Zelda came out already. What has come out for the Switch 2 that we all need to play? Okay.
Well,
Metroid, Pokemon.
I talked about this on the John show today.
Boys, I don't want it.
Mario Kart.
What? Mario Kart's shit.
Mario Kart World's not shit, actually. It's pretty good.
I don't like kart racers.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
There's like critically shit, and then there's fun. Like Mario Kart's
but I'm
fun,
asking
Michelle,
for me. What do I want to play? You guys don't give me new Zelda. Don't give me new Animal Crossing.
You gotta.
Where the fuck? What are you giving me?
Maybe the new Metroid.
Yeah.
And
really, it's gonna be good.
Dusk Bloods. Well, you'll play like that.
Maybe, but I just played Night Rain. So like, what is this? Baby's first Night Rain? I don't know.
It's like Baby's first Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's multiplayer. Bloodborne was a single player game.
Dusk was not multiplayer. Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's like Night Rain.
Did you guys see Soulja Boy? I know we're all big fans of him.
I know his one song.
What is it?
Soulja Boy, I told you so. That one did whatever. It's called like Soulja Boy.
Superman? I don't know.
Yeah, crank that Soulja Boy. The dance. That's the one Soulja Boy song I know.
Hey, since he's using someone else's IP, we can probably use his. He won't sue us for singing his song.
No, but Spotify would not be happy about that.
Agree.
So basically, he came out with a new handheld.
Wow.
Again.
He stole it again.
And it's a Retroid Pocket Flip 2 rebranded.
With no collaboration with Retroid.
No.
This is the second time he's done this. He's tried to white label the product without permission, without any sort of legal
he's still calling himself a boy. Like Old School says, Soulja middle-aged man.
Yeah.
You can't call yourself Soulja Boy anymore.
But here's the thing. The Retroid Pocket Flip 2, which looks kind of like a DS emulator type device, you can get that for like $200, and he's selling his for like over $400.
Yeah, because it has a bunch of pre-installed stuff, and you can use it for social media. What kills me is he picked the worst time to do this. You have the Retroid Pocket Flip
Well,
2
you
or whatever
saw
it's
what
called.
Nintendo just did, right?
So, hold on. I don't think I did. But he released this, which has already been out for months. I believe almost a year. Now you have Ain releasing their Thor, which is 2 LED screens in the shape of a DS with a Snapdragon 8 processor in it. The thing can run Switch games on it. And that's $200 to $500. Or sorry, that's Canadian, so a little bit cheaper. And then they also have, what's that other one? There's another brand that released, it's the exact same thing, but their version of it. So you got 2 of these major portable handheld companies coming out with their big flagship items that is taking place at the DS. And Soulja Boy's like, yeah, I'm going to give you 1 screen for the same price, and it's not even my product. This is the second time he's tried to release a gaming device to the public.
Ryan, I don't think. I mean, the guy's a
Ryan,
multimillionaire.
I 100% am. If he could have easily got a collaboration with them if he asked. I guarantee you they would have
so it does have
released.
1 screen. So it looks like a it looks like a DS or 3DS with 1 screen.
I wish you the best, Soulja Boy. Don't listen to these guys.
Yeah.
Sound bitter.
No, but
now watch me sue.
The big news though, Nintendo, like some
Superman, them
streamer.
hoes. He knows what he's doing. Give the guy room.
He doesn't because he gets shut down every time.
Yeah, he's fine.
So there was
They catch him within the first week.
He's gonna be good.
Oh my god,
Nintendo
it was so
season.
funny the last time.
Mm.
People weren't getting their product the last time.
Oh,
That was bad.
it's not trustworthy.
No, not at all.
I believe
John?
in you, Soulja Boy. Don't worry about it. John, are you deceased or did you step away again?
there was
Oh.
a streamer.
Who cares? He streamed a game before it was released. He got sued.
No, he was doing piracy.
Yeah, but he got sued because he streamed a game before release. It wasn't for the piracy.
I think it was more than that though.
No,
What
he's
game?
been streaming the Echoes of Wisdom. He streamed it before it came out, so he was kind of like, yeah, they had to pay.
But he basically said,
$17,000.
"Fuck you" to them.
Yeah,
He said
he didn't show up in
"Come
court. And he
after
just
me."
paid the $17,000.
It was only that. That was that
Yeah.
small.
Yeah, because he streamed before release.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Yes,
the same
we are.
story
And people
here?
have gotten in trouble doing that too, like leaking stuff before release, just because they got the game early. They worked at the game store and shit like that. Like that's illegal or whatever. They consider it like a breach of whatever. So
Yeah, I guess he was sharing links to emulators and all this shit. Whatever. I guess Nintendo doesn't kind of fuck around with that.
Speaking of NDAs, Call to the Lamb has now released alpha access, or they will be very shortly for their new DLC next year. I know that was a big hit. If you want, you go to their Discord, you can sign up, you can test the new
can't go
alpha
back
stuff
to
for their
that.
DLC.
DLC.
You have to have the main
stupid.
game completed. I know.
Give
I
me
feel
another
Michelle. I
game.
didn't touch any of the DLC for Call to
I
the
know.
Lamb.
I just won't
and
go back
keep
to it, but I
saying
love the
will.
game. I want a new one.
Yeah.
Give me a second
I'm
fucking
the exact
game.
same way.
Like, stop with this DLC shit. I'm over DLC.
But
I
I
hate it.
kind of wish I played it from start to finish after all the DLC came out because like
Yeah, because that's the problem. Early access is some half-baked shit version of a game, and then in 2 years, all
Yeah.
the DLC came out, and that's the version of the game you should play. So you shouldn't have played it first. So DLC
But
sucks
you and me
because
both
it's
know
really
that
just the
this
game.
one, like, it wasn't half-assed. That game was actually
I mean,
great.
it was a
and they
little
just kept
weak with
throwing
the
more
combat and
content
stuff.
at it.
Like, I bet it's a lot better
Yeah.
now. To a new player who like gets it now with all the DLC, it's probably more fleshed out, right? So I feel like I don't know. I don't like DLC anymore, and I won't go back to it. People are scared just to do a second game. I feel like.
Right.
So, I mean, should I be excited about that? Yes. Am I? No. John?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Your news
I'll be
machine?
back eventually. Where's the news?
Did he leave
I-
again? Oh.
No, what are you talking about? So, according to videogameschronicle.com,
Of course.
they say consumers spend twice as much on remakes rather than remasters.
Is
Well,
that
if they keep
shocking?
releasing
'Cause it's a
only
totally
remakes,
new
no.
game.
What?
No one's buying the remakes because all they did was up the graphics, and remasters are whatever. the other way around.
Remasters are what? Okay, let's
like what
dissect
Ryan
this
just
now.
said. They rebuilt the game from the beginning. Like
From the
it's
right. So remakes, they just like port it and
yeah, like what I
upscale
did
it.
with versus zombies last week, and I said they AI upscaled the art. Like who wants to buy that, right? So nobody's buying
Right.
that, but they're buying when you remake a game complete, like the Resident Evil 2 remade game,
Dragon
4
Quest,
remake
everything.
game, like everything
Yeah.
that's been actually remade. Like it's a whole new game, so of course people are spending more. According to research, I
It
don't need
gives them
research
that
for that.
nostalgic. Yeah, it gives you that
Yeah.
nostalgic feeling, but you get to kind of play a new game. You get to experience
Like
it
the
again.
Silent Hill remake. Like, it was a totally different game than what we played.
These Dragon Quest games, the same thing. Like, they're different.
Okay,
but
so
they're the same,
I'm actually understanding this the opposite of what this headline's saying. So a remake is ground up, do it over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remasters, low effort.
Yeah, and you're saying they spend more on the low effort.
No, they spend more on the remake.
Well, duh. That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
that's what we're saying. Yeah.
So the low effort ports
sell less. Yeah, because
they're like you said, they're ports.
Yeah,
right.
They're
which
emulated.
Nintendo is kind of doing quite a bit.
Yeah,
everybody is.
Who the fuck is going to buy Zelda again?
But okay, so here's the thing: we're at this kind of crossroads in life, right? Where all these games are going to die and disappear unless someone remasters it, right? Because the platform's dead, the media's dead, whatever. So you have to continuously remaster
That's not
it.
why they're doing it, though.
But you have to, though.
There's a lot of organizations
you have to, though.
preserving games.
But if you don't do it, games are going to vanish. Games are going to vanish. I think
they're trying to introduce it to a new audience, too.
Yes.
Because the people who played the new Silent Hill game and loved it probably didn't grow up and play it like we did. So, yeah.
And I don't think these new players would like to experience the way it was before because it's too jank. It's old. It's not updated. They need that newer version of it to experience it.
No,
like
I agree.
And
I mentioned this on the John Show today. Like, I went and played Mario Sunshine on my Switch 2 on that, collection. And the controls were really not good.
You've
been raving about how it's the best Mario game.
It's my favorite Mario game in my mind. Right. But the controls, if you don't have a GameCube controller, at the time they made sense. I mean, GoldenEye controls made sense back in the day.
I have Sunshine with the GameCube controller, and it still doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know how
the controls are nonsensical. Like,
no, they're not.
Right?
Yeah. Like, I don't know how we loved them back in the day. We loved the N64 controller, and we loved the GameCube controller.
Play GoldenEye.
Play GoldenEye right now.
Fuck you with those controls. What the fuck is this shit? And to me, that's like my most memorable FPS game of all time.
Played it so much, and we could aim properly, and it was so good. And
we played
try aiming in that game
local
now.
Multiplayer with that, and I was owning like with that bullshit analog stick, only one.
Now, speaking of older games, delisted Xbox 360 games appear on the Microsoft Store, hinting at console and PC backward compatibility. So all the crybabies going, I can't play my Xbox games. They're going to take care of that, right?
Is that like the last Infinity Stone for them? Like, they're finally getting
people
every
said
last
this was
game
maybe
on?
a glitch, maybe not true. Maybe the database went rogue and showed stuff,
Could be a bunch of things, yeah.
I mean, that's going to be a huge project to bring to bring all those old Xbox games forward on PC and modern Xbox. That's not, you can't just make that happen, right?
No, they would have to do it in waves for sure.
Yeah.
And like group them up together, just like Nintendo does with their online stuff, except Nintendo kind of cheats. But anyways, yeah.
Yep.
Now, Michelle, Football Manager 26 launches on Game Pass. What do you think?
Okay. I don't
That's a
give a
top
shit.
story.
But wait a minute, women's leagues in football?
They got a women's league in all the sports games now.
You mean soccer? Yes, women play soccer.
Oh, that kind of football?
Football. Mostly negative. Wow.
Women play soccer, but they get beat by high school boys. So are they really playing? Let's be real. The women's Olympic team for the United States got beat by 12-year-old men, boys, whatever. So I don't
Now,
want to
Michelle, are you going to play Siberia Remastered?
Look, I like the Siberia games.
I know. I want you to play this, actually.
I don't know. I was a big fan of Kate. I believe that was her name. She
Kate
was
Walker?
investigative.
Yes.
Yeah, she was an investigative journalist, trying to find what was going on down there. And I played those when I was younger. And I loved it. But now, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could go back to it.
Now, listen to this, though. I saw that there's a new Luminous game coming out next week.
I don't think anybody cares.
The hell's Luminous?
That was a big
big topic for John and Kyle, I think, at the time. Or Matt?
It was like on PSP or Vita or something.
Yeah, you guys were jizzing over Luminous.
Not me. No, I never. I don't think I ever
was.
got crazy about that.
Somebody did.
Luminous was like a Sony's Tetris killer.
Yeah.
Like a puzzler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a whatever puzzle bobble Tetris.
There's one
type.
on Steam. It's like $4. I don't know if that's the right one. Came out last year. Yeah.
I have to say this, and I know people are critical of me saying this all the time, but Sony is fucking dead. They're just.
Oh my God. Here come more hate reviews.
I know, but the thing is, they're not. There's I turn my PlayStation
They're
on
winning,
every
though.
fucking weekend. There's never anything there, ever. Okay.
What's there on your Xbox?
Well, right now I played Fortnite on it because I could have played it anywhere though. I'm like,
exactly.
What? like,
but here's the thing.
What?
There's all the stuff that releases on everything.
Yes.
That people, if you own that console, that's what you're playing it on. Then there's the Sony exclusives, obviously, those once a year, 3 times a year games that come out. But people just have it because it technically is the better performing console. It's people, I don't know, they have a thing for Sony in their games. It runs great. I love my PlayStation, but I don't play anything on it other than their exclusives. But I'm not that guy. If I didn't have a PC, I'd probably be using it for everything.
PC now, so I didn't even. This is the first generation.
Exactly.
I haven't picked one up. I mean, I did.
And we go over this topic.
Yeah, we go over it a lot. But John saying it's dead doesn't make any sense because they're coming out with like big exclusive games that sell well.
What? Name one. What's the next big?
that you just played.
Okay, that I agree with that one actually.
Okay, so that's all they need. They drop a couple a year.
Now
and
what?
People have everything else.
Crimson Desert, the new James Bond game. We got Resident Evil. Arc Raiders is on it.
That's not exclusive.
Well, it's on PlayStation 5. I'm just saying, like, these are also big titles.
People will play all the games plus the extras.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I feel like PlayStation is quantity, other way around. PlayStation is quality, where they release 1 or 2 games here and there from their own studios. I feel
like their window has gotten
John, they're releasing more games than Nintendo is, and they have all the other games. So you should be questioning why you have your Switch.
No, I totally disagree.
If you only own one console, you probably
the
want
Switch
it to be
2,
PlayStation.
I bought Mario Galaxy. I bought... I went over this with the John show today.
You bitched about Mario Galaxy.
Donkey Kong Bonanza,
which you hated, which you didn't like.
Pokemon.
What games have you liked?
I'm just naming like 3 big games that came out since launch that I want to go back to. And then we have Metroid coming out and Kirby Air Riders. I know it's going to be stupid, but I'm sure people will jizz over it. But like that's kind of where I am. Well, oh, by the way, next weekend, important announcement. No, seriously. There's a Kirby demo next weekend, Ryan.
Okay.
So play that shit next weekend.
The Air Riders one?
Yes, and there's a very specific window.
One of those like 10 p.m. at night till 1 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, it's one of their...
I'll be in Mexico. I will.
Be safe. Don't get decapitated.
Your choice, bro. Yeah. But
I'll play it. No, I'll play it.
I think I'd rather play Kirby than go to Mexico.
So
I'm on an island, not like actually downtown, like Cancun or anything. It's like
an
Americanized
Be careful
island.
Out there. Be careful.
All right, so hang on. Let's
Sorry,
be clear
Mexicans,
about this.
I'm kidding. Let's be clear. Nobody gives a shit about Kirby Air Raiders.
Well, John, this is a big Nintendo release. Or do you want to just talk about some roguelite on Steam?
I only talk about the biggest games ever. Thank you, John. Every week I'm bringing a big game like Arc Raiders that I actually played properly with a group while you're soloing, picking wire out of a fucking car trunk. Okay?
Batteries.
Yeah. Don't pick on my gameplay. I play everything. I'm sorry I don't play
okay, so November
Kirby
8th, November 8th, you could play between 12 a.m. Pacific until 6 a.m. Pacific, which is 9 o'clock p.m., right?
I think people can Google it.
And then November 8th, 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. All right, everyone, listen, I'll wait. Pull over.
Okay, John, you're going to post these times in the show notes, right? The only place you can get this information.
This is really important.
If anybody wants to play this, we will figure it out. It'll be tweeted
No,
somewhere.
Ryan, no, I'm telling you though, I want you to play this though because
I will.
I think Ryan should more watch out for is a Hyrule Warriors demo if it pops, so you guys can talk about that together next week. Because I've heard this one has a lot of like Tears of the Kingdom lore set up and stuff, and people are saying it's kind of fun.
Kirby Air Riders is the game they're banking on this holiday.
They better go back to the drawing board.
No, they really are.
Kirby, no way.
Yeah, dude.
Metroid?
They're not talking about fucking.
100%.
They're not talking about Metroid like Kirby. They're just not.
What? Metroid's way bigger than Kirby, John. You're smoking crack.
I'm really not. They're not talking about Metroid.
They are. They're finally coming out and bringing. There's all the advertisements over buses and trains and billboards.
You're telling me Kirby is bigger than Metroid?
I have not heard a single thing about this Air Riders game other than what you've talked about.
I think he's trolling because John hates Kirby and says he doesn't give a shit about him. He's a piece of
I
bubble
hate
gum.
Kirby, but I'm not trolling. I'm hearing more about Kirby than Metroid.
Well, you got to clean your ears because I don't know where you're hanging. Nobody gives a shit about Kirby. People actually care about Metroid. They're curious about it. They're going to play with the little mouse on the Switch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get to use the mouse.
Yeah, I don't know about that, John, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna play. You're gonna review it. And next week's Hyrule Warriors. So, Kalani wants to know the time.
All right, thanks for asking. So
Google it.
What do you mean? No, let's cover this. People want to know this.
Let's not.
Stuff.
Let's
what do you
teach
mean?
people how to Google.
Okay. All right. So thanks for asking. So November 8th, which is 4 days from now. That's Saturday, right? Michelle, check the calendar.
I don't know.
What's the 8th?
I tuned out. The 8th, am I, a walking calendar?
The
Saturday.
8th is the Saturday, yes.
Okay, so November 8th.
I don't even know what day of the week it is.
This is all Pacific time, okay? So it's 12 a.m. Pacific until 6 a.m. Pacific, okay, on the 8th. Mm-hmm. And then also, if you miss that one on the 8th,
so that's 3 p.m. on Saturday for the Eastern Standard Time.
East Coast is the only real time.
No,
so
it's not 3 p.m. It's 12 a.m.
Oh, so then it's 3 a.m. That's crazy.
So Metroid is on the old Switch, and Kirby's only on Switch too. So Metroid.
Okay, so November 8th also, you can play from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. Pacific. Okay. Now, Ryan, do the conversion, please.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't think anybody cares about
Kirby. So it's 7 p.m. until 1 a.m.
That's on Sunday?
It's Saturday. Also
so
November
cancel
8th.
your vacation.
And then November 9th, November 9th, it's 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Pacific.
Right.
And then, now listen to this, then also on the 15th, a weekend later, 12 a.m. until 6 a.m. And then on the 15th, also 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. Pacific. Mm-hmm. And then on the 16th, as a bonus, they threw in like a Sunday or a Monday, 7 a.m. until 1 p.m.
All right. All 12 people that are going to play that game.
Plenty of time.
So I think, Ryan, we should probably tackle both weekends to see if they throw something in.
Yeah. You guys do a thorough covering of that, and I'll be sure to not be here.
Yeah. Now, listen, during the weekend, Ryan, just so you know, it'll be limited to 16 people, while the retail version will be 32 players. So
what?
Let's keep that in mind.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, during
this
a
this is another kart racer.
Game?
So we had Mario Kart.
It's more.
We had Sonic.
No. They're saying it's kind of like a.
Sorry, you're flying
on
a
kart.
turbo.
What is Nintendo doing? They got the wheelchair game. They got the Kirby game. They got Mario Kart. They need to get out of the wheels.
They're saying this is like a Smash Brothers type brand new IP.
Nobody cares about it.
Right. Any questions about this?
No.
I hate to agree with John, but what? Kirby Air Riders on the Direct, on 2 different Directs, has 2.3 million views and 990K views on YouTube. And Metroid
there's a lot of 7-year-olds out there that like Kirby, but none of our listeners are excited about Kirby Air Riders.
No,
John didn't even want to buy it. John was bitching about having to buy it. But now you're saying it's the biggest
Michelle,
thing.
I pay attention every day to the video gaming news.
Nintendo news.
No one's talking about
No
one's talking about Metroid. It's all about Kirby Air Riders.
Because it's the next game to come out, and they just had a Direct.
No,
more people are going to buy
just
Metroid. You want to take a
validated
bet?
what I was saying.
You want to look at sales?
But Michelle's right, and it's our audience.
Michelle's
but
not right.
At the same time,
right.
Metroid Prime 4
Metroid
is for an older
more
audience.
Popular.
Teenagers, adults.
I love Metroid way more than fucking Kirby.
I'm just telling you. Less?
I'm telling you that I see more Kirby shit.
Because it's coming out first, and they just did a Direct.
I think Metroid will sell more for sure. It's been highly
Kalani D, if you want me to go over the dates again, I can. If you want to get more detailed about it.
If you want me to jump off a bridge, I will do it right after the show. All right, well, we're going to get out of here. We are giving away a year of Game Pass from Microsoft, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Picking the winner on Thanksgiving. So come on down to our Discord on videogameoutsiders.com if you want to enter to win that, as well as Dragon Quest 1-2 HD from loaded.com, formerly CD Keys. We give away games every week from them. So come on down to Discord to enter to win that as well. If you want to support us, we do weekly bonus shows, the 20-year back catalog, ad-free versions of the show, and it helps us a lot. It's why we do the stuff every damn week. We do extra stuff for you guys on there. We do stuff on the weeks we're off. You can do that at videogameoutsiders.com. Hit that red button. Listen anywhere you want in any player. And I think that's it.
Play Kirby Air Riders next weekend.
Don't play that game.
If you guys want the times,
if you want
DM
the times,
Michelle.
Google them.
She'll help you out.
Don't DM me. I get enough DMs.
Slide in.
DM John.
Slide in and ask
Slide
her.
into John. John likes dick pics. Slide into John. And tag it Matt McCarthy.
Yeah.
Slide into John.
Okay. All right, guys. Listen, thanks for subbing, listening, all that shit. We're done. Video Game Outsiders.